Tonight, on the world's biggest video platform, a creator uploads a harmless long clip. A mysterious algorithm wakes from its slumber, and nobody, not even the people running the place, can explain which rule has supposedly been broken.
That you had.
Yes, this is GunTube, where the guidelines are written in disappearing ink. The appeals vanish into a black hole, and every decision is justified with the same reassuring phrase: we're doing this to keep YouTube safe for all. I want to start this by stating clearly the intent behind this video. All right. I am not making this to call out any creators in the gun space. I'm making this video specifically to educate YouTube because I've noticed a significant gap in their knowledge, and I hope that this video will at least bring some clarity or shed some light in the areas where they're either completely ignorant or choose to be ignorant of the things that they are told to enforce. So the intent for this video is really to call out their inconsistencies in how they enforce their rules or guidelines and see if they really mean what they say by trying to keep YouTube safe for all. All right? I am not calling out a specific creator. I am not making this video to say that YouTube is unfair. Again, I'm making this video to show to you, but specifically YouTube, how inconsistent they are in how they go about enforcing their rules or guidelines on creators, especially in the gun space. Where should we start? So on October 27th, I uploaded a video entitled Springfield Hellcat Pro Turned to the Max. This video went over the changes I've made to the handgun, including an addition. The changes were just on the grip, using grip tape. But the addition to the gun was a threaded barrel with a compensator. YouTube flagged that video on November 7th and actually took it down and sent me an email stating that the video has been taken down because it didn't follow the guidelines, review and take action or whatever. And this is an example that they gave me around minutes 9 and 5 seconds, although there could be other instances. Fine. So what I'm going to do in this video is go over that entire video to point out places or areas in the video where I may have crossed or violated the YouTube guidelines. Actually, let's do this. We're going to go over the guidelines. Okay? I have them pulled up right here. And then you tell me when we watch the video where I may have crossed the line, which justified their action in taking my video down. Firearms policy. Content intended to sell firearms, instruct viewers on how to make firearms, ammunition, and certain accessories, or instruct viewers on how to install those accessories is not allowed on YouTube. YouTube shouldn't be used as a platform to sell firearms or accessories, noted below. Keep an eye on that. YouTube also doesn't allow live stream, blah, blah, blah. This does not concern me. Sometimes content doesn't violate our policies, but it may not be appropriate for viewers under 18. YouTube age restricts content showing the use of certain firearms and accessories, also noted below. This restriction applies to real use of firearms only. What this means for you: if you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube if the purpose is to do one or more of the following. That more of the following is it's a moving target, but let's go over it. Sell firearms or certain firearms accessories through direct sales. Example, private sales by individuals or links to sites that sell these items. These accessories may include, here's the list: accessories that enable a firearm to simulate automatic fire, accessories that convert a firearm to automatic fire, such as bump stock, Gatling triggers, drop-in auto sears, or conversion kits, high capacity magazines, or belts carrying more than 30 rounds. Provide instruction on manufacturing any of the following: firearms, ammunition, high capacity magazines, homemade silencers, suppressors, accessories that enable a firearm to simulate automatic fire, accessory that converts a firearm to automatic fire, such as bump stock, blah, blah, blah. Provide instructions on how to convert a firearm to automatic or simulate automatic firing capabilities. Provide instructions on how to install the above mentioned accessories or modifications. Provide instructions on how to remove certain firearm safety devices, such as a device that limits the release of a magazine. This does not include removal of a device used to temporarily disable a weapon like a gun lock. Please note this is not a complete list. Moving target. Let's go. This is great. Sometimes content doesn't violate our policies, but it may not be appropriate for viewers under 18. Accessories that enable a firearm to simulate automatic fire. Accessories that convert firearm to automatic fire. So it's basically the same list, they're just going over it again here. Firing a 3D printed firearm, homemade silencers, blah, 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 and all that stuff. These guidelines apply to real use of firearms and may not apply, for example, to use of firearms in artistic content such as a film. We may also make exceptions for public interest content, such as military or police footage, news footage, footage from war zones. Okay. Examples. Some example of the content that isn't allowed on YouTube. Okay, links in the title or description of your video to sites where firearms or accessories noted above are sold. You can link to sites that discuss or review the items as long as those sites don't sell or give away those items directly. Displaying a firearm with the intention to sell that firearm via private sales. This includes giving the seller's phone number, email address, and all that stuff. Showing users step-by-step instructions on how to finish a lower receiver, and blah, blah, blah. Showing users how to make a silencer, showing users how to install a bump stock and all that stuff. Live streams, not concerned, I don't do that. All right, so these are, again, there's this moving target here, right? Where it says, please note that this is not a complete list. Before we watch my video that they took down, because I'm gonna play it here so you and I, including whoever from YouTube will be watching it again, can tell me if any of the things that they've listed there are included in that video for them to take it down. And then we're going to compare what I've done in my video to what other content creators that are way bigger than me. Because remember, their goal is to keep YouTube safe for all, right? I know of content creators in this space that are 10, maybe 100 times, if not 1,000 times bigger than me in terms of subscriber counts and the reach that they have, that do way more than what you'll see in my video. Yet their contents are still up and been up for months. I'm not saying that their contents have not been taken down. I'm sure they've had their back and forth with YouTube, but I can find recent uploads where they're doing way more than what I've done in my video. Remember the guidelines, and I'll do my best to kind of edit and keep the guidelines open as we're going over my video and then their videos that are still up and running. We good? This is basically, this was not a strike, it was a warning. And they tell me what to do. As you can see right there, I was like, yeah, bump it. I just deleted the video. I tried to appeal. After the appeal, they responded, I think I appealed on November 9th. They responded on November 10th and said, long story short,
we've investigated ourselves and found that we did nothing wrong.
That's all you can take from this. That video is no longer on my channel because they basically pulled it from the public eye to give me a chance to either edit or modify, but I wasn't going to do that. That's stupid. That's stupid. It's like, what do you want me to do? Blur the entire video and mute it? Is that what you want to see? That's dumb. Knowing that I was not violating any of their guidelines. I'll have to pull this from my computer and let's see. Man, I was starting to think that this... Actually, I may have to turn the volume down a little bit. Sorry. And I'm just going to go over a few things here. All right. I know the video is long, so I'm going to jump to parts where I'm specifically talking about the stuff that I believe may have triggered them. And they think, okay, yeah, this falls under our ever moving guidelines. So yeah, take it down. Now, to mitigate that, I have installed. All right, here we go. This is a compensator. This Root Precision compensator. I'm mentioning the company that made the comp. In no way am I explicitly telling anyone to go buy from Root Precision. I know at some point in the video, before we even get there, I know that I said in the video that if you haven't tried a comp and would like to try one for your Hellcat Pro, start here with the Root Precision. I did not provide a website. I did not provide a link. I just mentioned the name. Just like I can mention the name of the gun itself, Springfield Hellcat Pro. I have videos on the Springfield Hellcat Pro on my channel. I'm talking about installing a compensator, which is an accessory that does not fall under the guidelines. If you notice a trend with the guidelines, most of the accessories, it's mainly around building a firearm, modifying a firearm to turn it into like some full auto or whatever thing. It's mainly that. Changing the core nature of the firearm to turn it into something else. And that is not what a compensator does. You geniuses. It's literally in the name. It compensates. Kind of like what you're doing right now by taking down a video because you have no idea what you're doing. You don't even know what you're enforcing. Listen, YouTube had this whole thing about suppressors. Went back and forth. One day, big content creators were like, oh, you can't thread it on video anymore. And then before you know it, some were still doing it and said they were fine. And then you guys were going back and forth. Same thing with mags. Oh yeah, you cannot insert a mag visibly on video or whatever, as if like that's the most dangerous part of a firearm. Mag insertion. You guys are doing exactly what this piece of equipment that I've installed on my gun is doing. You compensate for what you don't know. You're just gonna cut the whole thing. Explain to me why
you don't get to ask those questions.
A compensator does not do any of those things. Any of those things. I am not trying to sell Root Precision parts. I'm reviewing a Root Precision part. Proof is, I don't have links in my video. You can go over all of my videos. You will not find a single link to some random website that can take you to another website where to buy it. But I can show you content creators 10, 100 times, 1,000 times bigger than me that are doing that. Yet you do nothing. Or if you do something, they appear, you ease back because they have a direct line to you. Again, a compensator does not turn the firearm into something that it wasn't intended to be. All right. It's compensating for recoil. Look that up. You can use your parents' search engine and figure that out for yourself. If I intended to sell, I was going to say, go hit up such and such and get yourself one of those. Accessory manufacturers on YouTube, bigger than me, selling parts. They literally use their channel to advertise parts that they're making or selling and doing promotions on YouTube about those parts.
I'm like, what is it me for?
I'm the one making YouTube unsafe. Oh my goodness. This is funny. But anyways, let's go back to the video. So I mentioned the name. Maybe that's that. You tell me. This video is your opportunity to watch me do your work and point out anything that may have walking the algorithm. Going into it, I wasn't really sure what to expect. Even the QR code, like it's not even, you can't even make out what that is. Precision, because my body. I mean, it's right there. I guess you can scan it if you want. But that was not intentional. If that's the problem, let me know. Tell me this is it. We'll get to that 905. The tactical solutions. Here I talk about Springfield's compensator. I did not link anything to go to the Springfield website to get it. I just mentioned who makes it. And if you notice in the video, I even cut out the website, the web link. I cropped it out and just showed the item. And I even hid the price of the item on that website because I know you trip about that too. Watch.
Hellcat Pro Slide. Springfield has their own company.
Look at that. Where's the top? You see what I did there? I didn't want to publish their link, okay? Because people are smart enough, YouTube. They're smart enough to look it up themselves using your parent search engine. What kind of planet are you living on? You really think if they want this, they need that information from me? Remember 2020? All these people that bought guns? How do you think they find out how to get a gun? If they want it, they know where to go. 2020, they all knew where to go. They didn't need my help. Oh, man. And yes, this is, by the way, if you don't know what a threaded barrel is, this is it. This is it right here. I'll show you one right now. This is a threaded barrel. Why do they call it threaded barrel? It's because it's a barrel with threads. The compensators you fear, they go on here. I'm not the one making the rules. The silencers you fear, they go on there. I'm not the one making them. I'm not the one selling them. You live in a fantasy world. You need to wake up. This is a threaded barrel. This is a compensator. None of these turn the firearm into some semi-automatic or fully automatic machine gun. That's just not the way guns work. And no, I am not trying to sell this product or that product. My goodness. I didn't even mention the price. So how am I in violation? Anyways, I'll do your work for you.
And it looks nothing like this. It's almost like that KKM comp sacrifice.
See?
Design pattern.
I mentioned KKM. Those who know. And if they don't, they're going to use your parent search engine, your parent company's search engine to go find out what it is. And it's going to give them the result. I can prove it to you. Here, let's go. KKM. Boom, right there. First result. You see how that works? Your parent's company can help. Your parent's company is doing the work.
You may have.
All right, note here, we're 8 minutes 37. I'm going to let this play through all the way to that 9:05. This is what I think may have triggered them, you know, made them clutch their purse. So let's listen to that.
A side note there. I didn't get this from Springfield. I got it from another website.
Notice, I'm saying that I did not get it from Springfield. Not for free. I didn't buy it from them either. And I also mentioned that I got it from another website, which I didn't even mention in the video if I intended to sell this item too. So let's leave the Rook Precision compensator out of this. If my intent was to sell the barrel, and to be honest, I got it for stupid cheap. I could have said, hey, here's where you can get a better deal than what Springfield is offering right now or selling them for. I didn't do that. I got it for almost half the price. Okay. I didn't do that.
Reseller. On the packaging, there's no mention of,
I showed the package. Was that what triggered you?
that specific feature, right? You look on the back, it says all this stuff, but it doesn't touch on the fact that it comes with that little notch or whatever indent that can be useful if you want to run their company. So that extended the process even longer. And the reason why I wanted to have that kind of barrel is because, again, I want to have the flexibility of taking that off in the event where I'm traveling to restrictive stuff.
Notice we got past 9:05. I even got distracted. So we're at minutes 9 and then 20 seconds, right? So 9 minutes, 20 seconds in. And listen carefully to what I'm saying here.
Where threaded barrels are not allowed. I want to be able to undo my comp, take the barrel out, put the regular one back in, and then, we're good to go.
Let me run that back for you.
That kind of barrel is because, again, I want to have the flexibility of taking that off in the event where I'm traveling to a restrictive state where threaded barrels are not allowed. I want to be able to undo my comp, take the barrel out, put the regular one back in, and then, we're good to go. Yeah.
The fact that I even mentioned that there are certain states where these type of barrels are not allowed. How do I know that? I informed myself. Research using your parents' company's search engine. That's how I know that this cannot be taken everywhere. The fact that I'm even mentioning that in the video shows that I'm not even trying to get anybody in trouble. Be mindful of those things. Know where you're going. Since you seem to be afraid of barrels, let me show you one without a thread. See that right there? This works in all 50 states. It's used to have a bullet inserted here so that it exits that way. This stupid piece here does what you're doing. Compensate. We all compensate. There's no shame in that. This is a compensator. All right? When combined like these, they are 50 states legal. I shared the information for those that do not know this to know you cannot go with a threaded barrel in every state. Just like you have your stupid rules about high capacity rounds, whatever you call it, because for you high capacity is 30. You make it 30, more than 30, you have a problem with that. Why? What's the reasoning behind it? I don't know. You believe it makes it more lethal, but really shooting is shooting. If you don't know how to shoot, it doesn't matter how many rounds you have. And those that are capped at 10, they can just have 10 more mags of 10 and still do arm if that's what they intend to do. That's what criminals do. They don't care about your rules. I'm informing people. There's a difference. And I mentioned that specific detail so that no one gets in trouble by just traveling to random state thinking this is legal everywhere. It isn't. There are rules. And that's why I mentioned it in the video. Was that triggering for you?
You don't get to ask those questions.
And just so we clear, compensators compensates. They do not go in the back like those switches that your crime-ridden cities in California are filled of, okay? It does not affect the function of the firearm. You guys are insufferable. Anyways, let's keep going.
I'm glad that I got this. I don't know if it's the only SKU they have for these barrels. This one does come with the little indent, and I might have some B-roll.
There's another one. Now, you see this, right? Here, I give credit to who? Springfield Armory. That's their video. It's on their YouTube's official channel. I got this from them. Why don't you take that video down if this is what's triggering you?
You don't get to ask those questions.
Go after them and take the video down. Because this is their footage. It's not mine. Under fair use, I just grabbed it. Hey, take it from the horse's mouth. This is how it goes. Right there.
Showing that here shortly, but yeah, so I got
not for me. Okay.
the barrel. It's that simple. I went all the way, backed out half a turn. Perfect fit right there. Now you have.
I explained how it goes on the barrel. I'm not even showing how it does that. And it's not a firearm modification. Based on your guidelines, I am not modifying it to turn it into a firearm that simulates automatic fire. What else? It does not increase the capacity to more than 30 rounds. Okay? I'll show you some if you want to talk about the 30 rounds. I'll show you something later. It goes here. Okay? Not down there. Not in the back like those switches your stick is full of. Okay? Oh, newsflash. Some companies actually make these with this already bolted on. Did you know that? Enough of my video. Now let's see what's out there on the interwebs. And I'm going to go through some examples of other YouTube channels that are doing exactly the same thing, if not more. Yet their videos are up, mine vanished. Exhibit A. This is just a video from Garand Thumb, uploaded 4 days ago. Look at the amount of views. Look at the amount of subs. My gooseness. Compare that to 2K. And we are 1 minute and 18 seconds in. I'm going to go ahead and play it for you.
Very tough science. Now, of course, this content is free. Obviously, you have to pay for our internet, but you don't have to pay for our content. This content is kept free by the biggest sponsor of the channel, who is Primary Arms. You're looking for a great optic, great plus optics, whatever you may want. They actually have it all. And even better, we're now in November, which means Santa and his little Primary Arms elves are working on your present, baby, if you're good. Santa Claus sees all. So go ahead and email them. Ask them if you're on Santa's naughty list. We'll see what they say. Probably drop us from sponsorships, which would be very sad for us. Please don't let that happen.
Before we keep going here, if you don't know, let's go to Primary Arms, where I shop. You want to know what they sell? See how that works? Are you 18? Yes. Anybody who ill intent will say yes, even if they're 12. Watch this. Not just that. You see that right there? What does it say? So he's basically giving a shout out to a company that he's affiliated with, makes money off of, redirects people there, puts their sign. If you don't know what Primary Arms is, this is what it is. And this is what they sell. You see right there? See what it says? When you click on that, you see what gets listed here? You want me to click on this? You want me to click on your favorite? The ARs? The rifles? You want the 15? But it's on this channel. It's been 4 days. It's on there. And this is the most recent one. I can go to older videos where the same thing happens. Oh my gosh, this is loud. Let's see. Let's just do, I don't know. Let's look at the Sorry for that.
That ain't that is happening with us. A lot of
you see that right there?
Sponsors. Channel whose Primary Arms, they're awesome. We love them. We cannot thank them enough. They're cool. They come off the cool stuff. And
I mean, even the look. I'm the one making this easy, right? Let's see if he has links. Because I can tell you right now, I don't have a single link. You can go through my description on every single one of my videos. We can actually go through that together. You will not find one link. I don't make money off of YouTube. The changes y'all send me every year, they just buy ammo. That's all it does. So I don't even care about being monetized. I really don't. I just talk about stuff I like. I just got this. I will talk about this. Paid with my own money. And if I like it, I'll talk about it. If I hate it, I'll talk about it. Provided that you don't take down my channel after watching this and being super mad, big mad, so mad that you take me down. But I will talk about this. And I will talk about these. Anyways, you see that? It's Primary Arms. Again, you see what it's doing? Not me.
I know that.
Don't take my words. Take his words.
We love them.
Ooh, what is this? This is a link. What does this link do? Let's find out. Interesting. But I don't think it's firearm related. Do you?
You don't get to ask those questions.
I just thought about somebody. Let's look at this. Beautiful. Not me.
Don't pull auto in the buildings.
It's not full auto.
Okay, my bad.
Don't get me wrong. It really isn't full auto. You see that? It's not full auto, but it simulates full auto. How long that video's been up? Let's see. 7 months. Ooh, it's got 2 million views. Oh my goodness. I mean, talk about unsafe. Oh Lord. What is YouTube turning into? I got plenty of content creators. Like, I have a full list here, okay, of people to go through. But he's one of the biggest voices in this space. I don't know if you would call that preferential treatment, or is it a case of he's too big to fail or anything like that. Again, I'm not coming against Garand Thumb. Like, I have some of my favorite gun tubers, if you would. I have a full list. They all have affiliations with most, like the big ones. They're affiliated with these companies that you guys don't like. And they give shout outs, they give links and all that stuff and coupon codes. The only thing I've done close to coupon codes was like months ago, and that's it. I don't even get kickbacks from that. And that's not from a big company. It's from this company that makes this optic. Okay. Amazon, they sell on Amazon. You tell me how taking my video, which had what, like less than 200 views, taking it down while leaving this. Oh my goodness, look at that. And that's an AR. Wow.
I've held an AR-15 in my hand. I wish I had it. It is as heavy as 10 boxes that you might be moving.
Wrong.
And the bullet that is utilized, a 50 caliber, these kinds of bullets, need to be licensed and do not need to be on the streets.
Wrong.
One last thing, and this goes back to how inconsistent you are with your guidelines and how you go about enforcing them. It's almost like it really depends on who lands on my video or anyone's video, how they woke up that morning, if they were told that they're loved by their loved ones, whichever way you flow. Anyways, I'll show you. This may not even be something that's controlled by like human beings. It could just be the algorithm, but I'll show you how inconsistent even your system is when it comes to this stuff. Let me go back in my emails. I uploaded my Glock 17 video. This was the title at the time. I uploaded it, but then I noticed that some parts of the videos were showing some kind of glitches or artifacts or whatever, so I wanted to review that. But in the process of it being uploaded, and as I was reviewing the videos just to make sure that I didn't miss anything, this email came in saying that after review, YouTube has determined that my video is not suitable for all advertisers. So it will be run with limited or no ads. Cool. But because I needed to make the change anyways, and I think I also maybe played a sound or an audio that was way too high in the video that I wanted to kind of correct. So I took the video down. Check the timestamp. That was on Saturday, October 4th at 11. I think I uploaded it way before that. And I went out, came home to this email, made the changes I needed to make, and then came back over here for the final video, which is still accessible. This was on October 7th. Great news! We have determined that your video is suitable for all advertisers. And this is the exact same video, which is still accessible today. If there's something that I've heard consistently on my channel for the past 3 years, same video. I just changed the title, but as you review the video the first time, oh no, we're gonna limit this. Second upload of the same video. Why?
You don't get to ask those questions.
I'm making this video to say this. There is not one thing I can't stand, like inconsistencies in how things are supposed to be run. The lack of consistency is what's annoying to me. I don't care if after this video you take my channel down. You can have it. When I got on YouTube, it wasn't to make money. It was to interact with people, share my experience, help people make better decisions. You don't see me handle firearms recklessly on this channel. Go through my catalog. I can show you videos right now of unsafe firearm handling that you have not taken down. You know K-Flock? Let's find out who K-Flock is. Oh, it's K-Flock. Okay, so we're gonna check out K-Flock, okay? Video uploaded 2023. Let's check out K-Flock. Okay, from Kwangzi TV. Not me. I just learned these moves from him. This is keeping YouTube safe. It is. This is safe for everybody. That's safe firearm handling right there. This is still up to this day. What I did was more dangerous than what he's doing right there. The bad habits that he's building. Pointing, I don't care if it's unloaded. Pointing that at people like it's cool. This is safe. I'm making a mess and making the community unsafe. I'm done. I was already considering like stopping making videos. I actually told my wife about it like 2 months ago. I was like, I'm not cut out for this. I don't spend time on stupidity. To me, this was like arguing with a wall. Literally. And this is the most time YouTube and all you manual reviewers, algorithm, as a staff, a record label, and a business, a company, a conglomerate, all of y'all, this is the most time you'll take out of me regarding this matter. After this video, you can do with my channel what you want. As a matter of fact, if you don't like this video, take my channel away. Because if you don't, I'll upload again. But I'm not going to fight with you like this. You can skip the steps. Don't even go through strike 1, 2, 3. After this video, you can have the channel if you don't like what I just shared here. Okay? Got that?
I live in a state where this is a law.
That's small boy.